So when the war broke out, we wanted to respond and be helpful as a church straight away. I think when something like a war breaks out and there's all this suffering, it's only natural for the church to say, well, how do we love our neighbor well? About a month after the war had started, I got a call from Shimek, our pastor in Krakow. Our church there was just did a fantastic job taking people in and giving them food, giving them shelter. They were sleeping in the church building. They were going into all the homes. They were provided for with sanitary products, food, clothes, all kinds of things. Shimek said, hey Gareth, I think it would be really great if you would organize like maybe 10 or even 20 tons of food that you could send to us that we'll get to our church in Lviv, and then it'll go from there to the rest of the Ukraine, especially up to the front lines where people really need it. When he asked me, I felt faith when he said it. I felt in my heart that subjective sense of faith. Yeah, we can do this. We should do this. When we really started thinking about it and started thinking, okay, well, how much is 10 tons? It hit me like, oh wow, like we've really got ourselves into something big. Our small part, is to be strong and courageous, that the finances will come in and that we can be generous. We went to a whole lot of wholesalers and supermarkets and dealers and said, okay, well, what's the best deal that you can give us? They were like, okay, if you come collect this stuff from us, we'll make this amount as a donation or this discount. And so Shimek had sent this truck. We packed the truck, and then the truck went to Krakow to their warehouse, and then it was repacked into smaller trucks that went to Lviv in the Ukraine, and there it was then repacked with then Ukrainian drivers who took it all the way up to the front lines. We gathered supplies for 2 months, or maybe just over 2 months, and sent off the truck probably at the start or the middle of June.
Everybody from Berlin, thank you so much, guys.
Here it is. And then it goes to the eastern and southern parts of Ukraine. Thank you for helping us feed them and bless them.
It was really encouraging to see how faithful God was in providing. It lifted people's eyes up from their own circumstances and their own troubles and their own little world and their own bubble, and to see what's going on in the rest of the world and to be moved with compassion and to do something about it. It was really great to have that kind of interaction with the bigger Every Nation family, and helped everyone to feel connected to something bigger than just what's going on in our city. I think the Great Commission of discipling nations includes not only evangelizing and laying foundations, but it includes loving the whole of society, and especially those who are suffering. The Great Commission should be framed or influenced by the Great Commandment. And the Great Commandment is that we love God and we love people. We look beyond our own interests and our own borders and say, okay, where is there pain, and is there anything we can do to help with that pain? And so I think that ministry of compassion from the church is really important and something that Jesus wants us to do.